Hello everyone, this is Red.67 and
darcyandrabeth.
today is episode 9, I believe. So last episode we did a very basic applied energetic system. While you guys were gone, I installed a couple of these access terminals, just regular stuff. Let me fix this real fast. And what I also did to save a little bit of time is I already dug out the holes, so all we need to do is really do the wiring. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's turn into our wisp. And I will use the wisp from Thaumcraft to fly around. So let's give it a second. See right there? I am now amazing looking. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright. So, plop, 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 plop. What do you need? Oh. What do you need to go up here? Oh. If my thing will let me go up here. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. So that's connected. Let's break you real fast. Boop. I think I got you. And then let's do this guy. Boop. And then more booping. And something like that. So now he's connected. And I got one more I need to connect, which is going to be... Where are you? That's right. Dig a hole for you outside. I think. Let me out. Alright. Apparently it doesn't like it when I, Apparently wisps take up a little bit more than one block. So, let's go over here real fast. Let's dig into here. Oh, we got that. And that's connected. Let's go back inside. As you see, we turned it, instead of cobble, now it's stone bricks. So, let's go ahead and do a little bit of digging real fast. Now with morph, you are going to suffer a little bit of, it takes a little bit longer to do the things that you normally would. So just keep that in mind. And for right now, I think I'm just going to run it straight across, because there's not much in this basement. And last but not least, let's turn this sucker on. Alright. So, let me change back to human form. Over at 67 form. And let's take a look at this controller now. So now you see we have a total of 56 ME cables, 4 access terminals, 1 disk drive, and 1 crafting terminal. And as you can see right there, our energy use has gone up compared to when this is doing its thing. Yeah. So it drops a little bit. It's not going to drop a whole bunch, but just remember, the bigger your AE system is, the more power it needs. So, now that we got that, we are going to do a basic way of getting everything into the system. Then I'm going to start on Thaumcraft. So, let's go ahead and let's get that import bus. Oh, it's right there. Okay. And let's do that. And how do we make an advanced? Let's see. Cable, precision, basic processor. Okay. Let's get one of you. And then let's just combine it real fast in here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm upgrading it so it can be, the basics can only move one at a time, but the precision or the fuzzy can import a lot faster. So now let's go ahead and get this in the right direction. Alright, and just like that, the annoying, ugly chest room is now empty. So, we're going to throw this import bus down here. Probably put you, I don't know, like right here. Something, I don't know. I haven't quite decided. There's going to be a reason for this import chest. So, I'm basically going to be using it for the quarry. Once I make an ender chest, if it ever stays. Alright, so now let's go to Thaumcraft. Alright, so with Thaumcraft, it's a very interesting mod. I'm actually looking forward to it because there's a special mechanic in there that I can actually use to make, with a combination of a couple different mods, basically an infinite energy producer. But first we need to get into the basics of that. So how do we do that? Well, we have to make ourselves a wand. So let's go ahead and look at the wands real fast. We got iron-capped wooden wands. How do you make one of those? Well, let's find out. So let's get some iron. Do I have any nuggets? No, I do not. 1, 2. 1, 2. Clear that out. And then, what you do is you do this. And you need 2 caps. And finally, you need a stick. Let's get one of those. Clear this out. Blop, blop, and then blop. Get you an iron-capped wooden wand. So let's go ahead and grab that. Now, this is not just it, okay? So now we need is a bookcase. Let's go ahead and do that. Wood. Like this, and then this. And you know, I'm going to need a couple. I'm going to make another Thaumcraft for my fiance. So let's get another book. And like that. 1, 2. So now that we got that, we're still not done getting started. It's a multi-step. Then, once you've placed your bookshelf in the world, right-click it with your wand. And if you look at the upper left real fast, you see the cool little. I'm just gonna call it a steampunk gauge because it looks really cool. That's gonna have all your V's in it, and V's is magical energy, and there's a total of 6 different types. But I'll get further into that once we make the Thaumcraft. So all you gotta do is right-click. It decides to float onto the ceiling because somebody has our magnet on. I would like my book back.
I turned it off.
It's still flying.
Well, that's not my fault.
Alright, whatever.
I'll come down there.
Don't worry about it, just stop. Alright, so you right click it, and boom, just like that. Cool little particle effects, and you now have yourself a Thaumcraft. For whatever reason, that one is stuck in the wall. Because somebody likes to have magnets.
Technically, my magnet's not on.
It's right here.
I don't even see it.
It's right here.
Well, let's see if I can
Turn your magnet back on.
I don't have it.
No, I do. There you go. Thaumcraft. Get it. Thank you. Alright. So, all you gotta do is you right click, and a couple of things are already done for you. The ones that are flashing, those you can start researching. But in order to do that, you need to make scribing tools. So in here it tells you can scan a lot of different things, stuff like that. So in order to make the thermometer,
You already make thermometers.
well, we're going to make thermometers again. So where is it? Thermometer. There we go. All we need is 2 gold, piece of glass, any shard of your type that you choose to have. So let's go ahead and take a look. So glass, gold, one, two, and shards. So the regular shards. Seems like we have the most amount of air shards, so we're gonna do that. And actually, I've gotten that confused. There we go. Thermometer. Alright, and then what do you do with a thermometer? Plain and simple, you scan the world. Break it out, looks kind of cool. You can hold right click, and you'll see it's trying to do stuff, and you will start scanning things, and things will start flying over to your upper right. And at the bottom right, it tells you what the research points you've gotten. So let's see if we can look at glowstone. Nope. I know you can scan torches. And on the bottom right, it says you have discovered Lux. And in green, it says you have discovered a new... You have discovered a clue to a new research. I'll go into that in just a little bit. So, if you go around scanning different things, if you can, it'll also tell you if you lack the knowledge. Whoa. Let's see.
Right.
Alright, and we're back. So, I got a mostly charged iron capped wand, but now we need to figure out how to do some of our research. So, let's go ahead and look over here. Now let's look at our Thaumcraft. So right here, we need a research table. How to make the table? 3 wooden slabs, 2 colored planks, and then how do you get the scribing tools? You need to make a glass file, a feather, and any sort of black dye. All shapeless, of course. So, let's go into here. Let's get ourselves some wood. Well, let's go downstairs real fast. That way I can actually craft. So, let's do some of that. Oh, didn't want that many. That's fine. So, now you will need to make 2 of these. So, bloop, bloop. Now we got that. Now, we need to make a glass file. How do you do that? Well, we'll see right now. Alright. And then, we need clay. Boop. Glass files. And you get 8 of them. So let's make a couple. Then, let's get ourselves a feather. That works. Well, let's just use all of them. And I have 2 ink sacks right here. So let's get 1 and then 2. Oh, I guess we have a couple. Alrighty. So, now let's figure out an area to put this. I'm thinking upstairs, overlooking our entrance. I also understand that later on in Thaumcraft it requires a much bigger room. I'll actually be making a separate building just for Thaumcraft. But until then, we're going to do it this way. Alright, and we're back. So I found that source of Potentia. Now let's go ahead and get some of our items ready for the crucible. So let's put this netherrack down, let's set it ablaze, and then let's get our cauldron right there. Let me get, yeah, let's just do this. It's gonna be a little weird at first, but once you smack down your cauldron, right click it, and it turns into a crucible. Now let's go ahead and put our bucket in there. And then you have to wait a little bit until it starts to boil. Once it boils, you are good to go. If it does boil. There we go, and now you have to boil. So, what do we need to make the Nitor? Well, we need 3 igneous, 3 Lux, 3 Potentia. Let's take a look at our inventory real fast. All you gotta do is hold shift on all the different things that you've done, or that you've scanned, and it will show you the basics of how it's made. So, 1 piece of coal has 2 Potentia and 2 Igneous, and a torch has 1 Lux. And if you remember, it requires 3 Lux. So let's go ahead and, I'm going to make 6 of these. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, ooh, I forgot to get my glowstone. Let me get that real fast. Glowstone. And all you need to do now is drop a piece of glowstone inside. And, well, whatever. Then all we need to do is, if you hold shift, right click, it'll dump out. And this time we got the stuff that goes on the ceiling. Very nasty, very ugly, very annoying. So, now what you can do is you can go ahead and place this in the world. And remember, every time you place something, remember to scan it, because those items that you use to make it, oh, I don't have all the knowledge to use it yet. That's lame. They will help you with all different things. So let's go ahead and get our crucible back. And now we can put it on there. And just like that, we have a brewing area that takes up less room. So, I think that's about it. Let's take another quick look. Give me just a second to see if there's anything else I need to do, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, and I'm back. So, I did a little bit of magic, put myself in creative mode, and I spawned in this little book right here called the Thaumcraft. If you guys are wondering why my NEI is screwed up, it's because the Direwolf 20 pack is broken. When is it not? So, let's go ahead and right click this, and you can see a whole bunch of different things like research duplication. So like, let's say Darcy gets farther than me in the different researches. She can duplicate it, but it'll cost a little bit more extra, and I can get some of her research points. You got node in a jar, which means those ore nodes, you can build stuff around it, and you can actually move those into your house. Let's look at what else we got. You got thaumaturgy, you got greatwood wand cores, silverwood, magic staves, and staff of the core primal, which is the most powerful. You got all kinds of different wand caps, focus pouches, all the different wand foci. Is there anything else? An automatic wand recharging pedestal. In alchemy, we have different ways to get gold or copper, all the different metals, as well as a magical metal. Let's see what else. We can do essentia distillation, alchemical centrifuges, which breaks compound aspects into smaller aspects. Big hint right here, this automated alchemy, I'm going to be using that to help you with my infinite power supply. All it is I add a couple of ingredients, set up a pretty basic machine, have a tree farm. That's literally the tree farm that I'll be making is actually going to be the hardest thing of it. And I'll have a lot more power. You have goggles of revealing, which I'm working on right now. You got runic goggles of revealing, and basically Thaumcraft adds its own set of armor, but it's more of like a force field. Now, a lot of people love the Boots of the Traveler so much, so they made a runic Boots of the Traveler, which it still shows your boots, but you can run just as fast, and you get your little force field. You got like a jetpack, Essentia transportation. You got a drilling machine. You have Thaumcraft related tools and weapons. They have their own furnaces, arcane levitators. Golems, that's going to take me a little bit of time to get into. I haven't done a lot of research with them. You can give them upgrades. You can give them a little visor like in Battlestar Galactica, although hopefully they won't kill you. What else? We got a Thaumium crowbar for thaumaturgy, thaumic tinkering. You got a bunch of different things. Talisman of Remedium. Basically, anytime you have a negative status effect, like when the Wither attacks you, as long as this is active, it takes it away. Let's see what else. You got some more wand cores. Let's see. Thaumic Restorer. Hyper Energetic Nitor. Cool thing about this is it's like a torch in your hand. As long as it's in your hotbar, areas around you will light up. You can do enchanting using the Arcane Infusion. And then over here is the Super Armor of Amazingness. You have the Bottomless Pouch, Ichor Cloth. You have a Feline Amulet that's basically like having a cat on you at all times so creepers stay away from you. Boots of Horizontal Shield, not sure what those do. Legs of Burning Mantle, not sure what those do. But Robes of the Stratosphere puts wings on your back and you can have creative flight. Celestial Gateway, I'm not sure exactly what it does. I want to say it's like a transport system. You also have the Celestial Recall, which is basically the same thing. And you have all the different bees as well. So let's see. You have Magical Frames, Scornful Oblivion. Let's see. Essence of False Life, Essence of Frickle Permanence. Not sure what all those do. But I'm going to be doing a lot of research, off camera of course, because I want to get the automated alchemy, as well as starting up a Steve Scar's Trees farm, which that will definitely take a couple episodes to do as well, because I want to get the Gregorian woodcutting core as fast as possible. So, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I did a bit of scanning, and the nice thing is remember how I was trying to do the Goggles of Revealing? The nice thing is when you discover an aspect, and you aren't quite sure which ones are needed, those question marks, if you get the correct starting aspect correct, it will reveal itself. All I did was basically just dropping things on the ground and scanning. So let's see if Flint has anything. No, I do not. What about... Ooh, clay, that's a good one. There you go. So we got Aqueous and Terra on that one. And the nice thing is these points are always going towards your research points, I guess you could say. So let's go ahead and see if we can think of a couple others we can put together. I believe Aqua and Terra could be turned into something. We got Victus. Let's see what else can we turn into anything. Let's try Melium and Potentia. Nothing. Now you gotta be careful, because right now I really don't have all that many, but you can always remake them from the beginning, or the primal aspects. That's what they're called, aspects. And these, like the Vacuous is a compound. So as you see in here, basic information, let's go into here. So you got some primal, and the nice thing is when you mouse over, it'll also tell you which items that you scanned have those aspects. So like the Melium I got from scanning a bucket. The Potentia I got from scanning coal. Percantio, I already had to have gotten Vacuous, and I scanned an air shard. Saxum, I got from scanning all the different basic stuff. Tenebrae, you have to have Vacuous first, as well as Lux, and I got that from scanning Obsidian, and so on and so on. So, now let's see if we've unlocked anything yet. No. So, let's try a couple others. Let's try Igneous and Aqua. Nothing. We may have got something. I'm not quite sure. Let's do Ordo and Air. Okay, I'm not sure if I got anything with that. Let's try Vacuous and Tenebrae. Ooh, we got something. What did we get? Ooh, we got Alienus. Alien Strange the Eldritch. So, this is definitely a way to find all the different aspects. Now, the more aspects that you scan, you have a better chance at getting more points, as well as making things in Thaumcraft a lot easier. Let's see if I can scan this pulverizer. No, I cannot. Let's see. Anything else? Ooh, you can scan an ME cable now. That's always important. Pretty sure the hardened energy cell. Let's try the aqueous accumulator. Nothing. Let's try the crystal chest. We got a couple different things off that. What about the lever? No. What about crafting table, maybe? Nope. What about the precision import bus? Yes, we did. Crafting terminal? Ooh, more stuff. And like, as you can see right here, I'm just going through, and now that I've gotten even a handful of things, it's making things a lot easier as a way of getting all the different aspects. So, for the first major beginning part of Thaumcraft, all you're really going to be doing is scanning, and more scanning. Ooh, I know one that we can combine real fast. Let's see, let's go up these stairs. Oh, I'm walking slow. I'll need to fix that pretty soon. If we mix Terra with Terra, I guess we don't get herb anymore. Oh no, I guess Terra and Terra turns into Saxum. Let's try Saxum and Terra. Nothing. So I think that's going to wrap that up for this episode. I'm going to do a lot of different researches in between episodes, mainly towards those compound aspects. I'm also going to do a couple of the different researches off camera as well, because it can be boring, and frankly it can also be kind of difficult as well. So until next time, YouTube, this is Red Out 67 and
darcyandrabeth.
YouTube, have yourselves a great day.